If I go out, I'll go out fast. Hey, Guardrail, plasma rush. I'm kissing metal, chasing dust. Hyperlap destruction. I break, I bend, I never bust. White heat on my skin, I let the overkill begin. Guardrail, plasma rush. If I collide, I call it a win. crash in attack mode. Downhill synapse overdrive, mind on fire, I'm alive. Brake lights blur, I don't slow, chasing edges, I don't know. Downhill synapse overdrive, cut the line till I burn the whole way back. Red line fever, white line glow. One more corner, I won't let go. Hey! Boost bars screaming in the dash glare. Ghost cars chasing in my blind side. Finger on the toggle, twitch and take air. Guardrails kissing on the dark eyes. Hood flare, hard spike. Everything a thin line. Tathometer halo, shadow needle in the sky. Climb faster, overload my bones, hyperlap. Disaster, break me, break me. I'm the crash you're after. Tathometer halo, shatter every single turn. Red plastered, if I burn it out, that's the only answer. Hit me, hyperlap attacker. Hey, hey. Break dive, tearing up the hairpins. Backfire sparks, stitching constellations. Rival in my mirror like a bad twin. Breath syncs up with the acceleration. One slip, one spin. I just keep it pinned. Tathometer halo, shatter needle in the sky. Climb faster, overload my bones, hyperlap. Disaster, break me, break me. I'm the crash you're after. Tathometer halo, shatter every single turn. Red plastered, if I burn it out, that's the only answer. Hit me, hyperlap attacker. Hey, hey. Lap time, tearing through the night code. Checkpoint flicker on my skin. How much more can this frame hold? I don't lift, I lock in. Oh yeah. Tathometer halo, shatter needle in the sky. Climb faster, overload my bones, hyperlap. Disaster, break me, break me. I'm the crash you're after. Tathometer halo, shatter every single turn. Red plastered, if I burn it out, that's the only answer. Hit me, hyperlap attacker. Hey, hey. Engines howl, checkpoint glow. One breath left. Okay, let's go! Tires scream, white paint kissing my door. Ghosts in the mirror, want 1 second more. Downshift, lightning hands locked on the wheel. Guardrail, inches from the word to real. Every corner tries to break my nerve. Canyon echo throws my voice in curves. If I lose it, I erase my name. If I send it, I rewrite this game. Split second canyon reversal, turn the downside into rise. I flip the fall into a slingshot, watch the cliff line vaporize. Hyperlap destruction attack now, I'm devouring the track. If I spin out, I just spin back. Canyon reversal on the attack. Left, right, hard spike. Break gas, next snap, one shot, don't crack. Fights back. Break, snap, snap, one shot. Checkpoint flashes, red on my skin, line on the radar, closing me in. She breathes louder, right on my tail. I taste metal in the mountain air. Every warning on the HUD glows red. Canyon laughing right inside my head. If I live now, I'm a fading flame. If I floor it, I explode my chain. Split second canyon reversal, turn the downside into rise. I flip the fall into a slingshot, watch the cliff line vaporize. Hyperlap destruction attack now, I'm devouring the track. If I spin out, I just spin back. Canyon reversal on the attack. One mistake becomes my weapon, one blind curve, my resurrection. Read the rock face like a secret map. Every fracture shows the racing path. Split second canyon reversal, turn the downside into rise. I flip the fall into a slingshot, watch the cliff line vaporize. Hyperlap destruction attack now, I'm devouring the track. If I spin out, I just spin back. Canyon reversal on the attack. Last light mountain. is mine.
Engine scream, nightline blur, one more run, lock on her. Ghosts in my rearview, all the records in my sight. Tash needle red line, I'm erasing every light. Checkpoint heartbeat, every corner dares me try. Sweat in the airflow, I'm a warhead in the sky. Asphalt pulse lock on, target in my lane. I'm gone, hyper left destruction. Every second, detention of dawn. Dialing the apex snap, I break the limit. Attack, asphalt pulse lock on. Once I fire, I don't turn back. Hey. Brakes glow like fire, but my boots refuse to yield. Number on the scoreboard is the only kind of shield. Draft in your shadow, then a slingshot from behind. Tires draw a death wish on the ribbon. I rewind. Asphalt pulse lock on, target in my lane. I'm gone, hyper left destruction. Every second, detention of dawn. Dialing the apex snap, I break the limit. Tack, tack, asphalt pulse lock on. Once I fire, I don't turn back. Whoa, last lap, breath trap, one slip, full collapse, but I'm dialed in, cold grin, dead spin. Double time. Asphalt pulse lock on, target in my lane. I'm gone, hyper left destruction, tearing through the fusion of dawn. Dialing apex snap, break the limit. Attack, asphalt pulse lock on, cross the line and fade to black. Red glow on my decks, boy. Helm down in my chest. Hairpins cut the silence. Guardrails scrape the night. White lines slice my focus. One thought, finish line. Cliffside reflex ignition. Snap trace plugging my veins. Oh, the Velocity bias override. Tear through the curve on the inside. Hyperlap destruction, I collide with every limit you define. Velocity bias override. I break the algorithm out of time. If it can't predict me, step aside. I'm the crash you can't rewind. One more lap, one more fight. Frame by frame, I bend the light. If I spin, I still ascend. Every wreck becomes my win. Velocity bias override. Tear through the curve on the inside. Hyperlap destruction, I collide with every limit you define. Velocity bias override. I break the algorithm out of time. If it can't predict me, step aside. I'm the crash you can't rewind. Red line, prayer ties, spit sparks in the air. Night bends, white lines blur. Are you ready? Glove tied, veins in my wrist. Cold wheel, teeth in the twist. Steep drop, hairpins ahead. I'm 3 mistakes from dead. Hug glow, burns on my skin. Ghost time chasing me in. Sideways, inches from rail. If I tap that brake, I fail. Later roll, G-force fever. Throw me harder, make me lean. Hyperlap, hyperbeliever. I'm addicted to the extreme. Later roll, G-force fever. Let it tear the road in two. If I crash, I'll crash it deeper. I'd still floor it back to you. Blind curve, heartbeat in sync. White guardrail kisses the brink. Drift smoke writes out my name in the crosswind of this game. Downshift, thunder inside. Slipstream, glued to your side. You flinch, blink, that's my gap. One clean cut in your lap. Later roll, G-force fever. Throw me harder, make me lean. Hyperlap, hyperbeliever. I'm addicted to the extreme. Later roll, G-force fever. Let it tear the road in two. If I crash, I'll crash it deeper. I'd still floor it back to you.
One more bend, one more breath. Every split second flirts with death.
Come on, come on.
Come on, if I fly off this line, know I burn through every sign.
Later roll, G-force fever. Throw me harder, make me lean. Hyperlap, hyperbeliever. I'm addicted to the extreme. Later roll, G-force fever. Let it tear the road in two. If I crash, I'll crash it deeper. I'd still floor it Rubber burns, I jab the brake. Boost bar blinking in the dash. Hairpin coming up fast, fast. One slip, metal on stone. I gun it, claim this road my own. White lines flicker like a heartbeat. Every corner dares me too deep. Do I break? Do I break? Not tonight, I'm wide awake. Nightfall boost compulsion. I can't, I won't slow down. Hyper left destruction. Tearing through this mountain crown. One more turn, I'm flying. Red light roars, I feed the flame. Nightfall boost compulsion. I live to crush this course by name. Neon visor fogs with heat, chasing shadows, biting sleet. Ghost led data screaming more. I shave a second off the score. Tunnel flash, echoing more. Grip the wheel, demand encore. Rival tail lights kiss my side. I drift, I slide, I steal their line. Guardrails rush me like a dare. Every risk is answered prayer. Do I lift? Do I fold? No surrender to the cause. Nightfall boost compulsion. I can't, I won't slow down. Hyper left distraction. Queen of every battleground. One last call, I'm screaming. Checkered sky ignites in flame. Nightfall boost compulsion. Reset the world and run again. Oh yeah. Last lap, no cap. Overtake on a razor gap. Breath held, pulse snapped. If I crash, I won't look back. I can't, I won't slow down. Hyper left destruction. Queen of every battleground. One last curve, I'm screaming. Checkered sky ignites in flame. Nightfall boost compulsion. Reset the world and Headlights cutting through the dark. One turn from tearing it apart. before. Just this corner, wanting more. Red line rhythm, final call. If I miss it, lose it all, lose it all. Apex memory blackout. I burn the map, I black it out. Only the curve, only the clash. Brake light halos in the crash. Apex memory blackout. Erase the past, I max it out. Hyperlap destruction in my veins. I lose my name to win this race. Apex memory blackout, last hairpin. I am never down. Midnight crown is calling me. King of nothing, wild and free. Apex memory blackout, final flare. I ride it out. If I forget the world outside, I cross the red light, blue veins, breath hell, thin lane. Boost gauge rising in my chest, hairpin heartbeat in my throat. Guardrail flicker on the left, skyline smears into a ghost. Late apex, I trace that white halo sparks under my tires. Rival shadow on my side, feeding fuel into the fire. Hey, finish line, shockwave ascension, terror in the night in two. I break the limit, dimension. I'm overpassing you. Hyperlap destruction, attack. I feel the world fall back. Finish line, shockwave ascension. I never look back. Tash red, but I won't lift. Colder cutting through my grin. Every corner, sudden shift. Every slide, a mortal sin. Tunnel roar, my doubts go mute. Eyes locked only on that crest. If I vanish in this route, let it be at full compress. Oh yeah, finish line, shockwave ascension, terror in the night in two. I break the limit, dimension. I'm overpassing you. Hyperlap destruction, attack. I feel the world fall back. Finish line, shockwave ascension. I never look back. One breath, one turn, white flash, tires burn. If this is where I disappear, let it be in blazing gear. If this is how the story ends, let it end ahead of them. Finish line, shockwave ascension.